Welcome back to Mpwf War, ladies and gentlemen. I have been told by the Mpwf chairman through my headset that this matchup has ended. That this matchup is a no contest. These two have been beating the holy hell out of each other on the stage. Brian Adams and Systematic Carnage going at it. Adams is pissed off because Zack Ryder was taken out. Systematic Carnage is pissed off because Satos was taken out. And now Brian Adams pulls out a sledgehammer and hits Systematic Carnage in the ribs with it. And these are two huge men going at it, beating the holy high hell out of each other in front of this audience. And this is what Nashville, Tennessee has seen tonight. Nothing but bedlam and mayhem. We saw this earlier with the women, and now we're seeing this with Brian Adams and Systematic Carnage. And my question in this whole situation is, where the hell is the World Heavyweight Champion Helios Christ? But oh, wait, Carnage reversing Brian Adams now. And what a slap to the face there by Systematic Carnage. I mean, we've seen the destruction that Systematic Carnage can cause to someone. This man is a sick and twisted human being. He chokeslammed Sean Stevens all the way to hell, literally, last year. And now he has Brian Adams up, and now he chokeslams him. Oh my God, right in the steel steps. Right in the steel steps. How Brian Adams is standing, I have absolutely no idea, and that's a testament to his ability right there. As now Systematic Carnage has the steel steps, as these two men are beating the hell out of each other, but Brian Adams now wrestling away the steps from Systematic Carnage, and he succeeds, and now, oh my God, he just hit Carnage in the face with the steel ring steps. I mean, there's no referees, no EMTs coming out here to stop these guys whatsoever, no security coming out here. No security wants to get involved in this situation. Referee Marty McFly is telling them that probably they should stop, but I don't think that's enough to make these two go out to stop her whatsoever. As now Adams now throwing Systematic Carnage in the ropes, and they have entered the ring, and there's a hip toss takedown, and that's quite a wrestling move for this brawl right now. As these two men are just, look at that right hand, completely knocks away the wrestling moves that we've seen, and Systematic Carnage pushing away, and now there's a DDT there by Systematic Carnage. So this right here is just an unsanctioned brawl between these two. That's what's happening right now, as Systematic Carnage now has a steel chair in his hand. And oh wow, what a shot to the face with a steel chair by Systematic Carnage, as he's now pacing up and down, now going for the Sabu leg drop, but Brian Adams moving out the way. I said this fight is not going to end until someone is destroyed, and I guess you got to commend the Mpwf chairman for letting this go on, letting this stay on the air, because we should be off the air, because our main event has been destroyed right now. I mean, it doesn't exist. It's just two guys beating the living hell out of each other. There's a DDT on the steel chair by Brian Adams. Now Brian Adams, oh wow, there's an arm wringer toss Brian Adams likes to use. I mean, will Brian Adams try and muscle buster him in this brawl? Is that what we're going to see? Are we going to see a pay dirt in this brawl? Will Systematic Carnage go for a choke slam? Is someone going to get driven through a table? Will we see thumbtacks? I mean, will there be use of barbed wire? I mean, what else are we going to see here? And oh my God, Systematic Carnage was back suplexed off the top rope on the steel chair. Now that's just plain vicious. That's just disgusting. As now Brian Adams turning Systematic Carnage around now, and now going to neck breaker him. I mean, I don't even know if these guys realize if this match is a match or not. These guys definitely haven't been told if this match isn't happening, but I don't think they care. The only thing they care about is destroying each other. And again, this is not smart for Brian Adams to be subjecting himself to Systematic Carnage 2 weeks before Backlash, before he faces another sick human being in Helios Christ. But you think Brian Adams cares? Hell no, as he now hits Systematic Carnage in the face with a steel chair. I don't think I've ever seen anyone give a beat down to Systematic Carnage like this in my entire life. But you don't piss off Brian Adams, because look at the size of this guy, and look at how ripped he is. And there's a Russian leg sweep on the steel chair, as Brian Adams continues his assault on Systematic Carnage, and he will not let up. He will not quit this fight. I mean, Adams just pacing up and down. Adams just watching Systematic Carnage. And has a huge shot to the face there, knocking Systematic Carnage to the outside of the ring. And now what's he's... Oh, now look at that. Now he's undoing the table. Now he's undoing the German announce team's table. And Brian Adams now dragging Systematic Carnage towards the announce table. I mean, you talk about trying to destroy your opponent. That takes off, I mean, years off your career being put through in those announce tables, as he just runs into a back body drop on the outside of the ring on a thinly padded mat. Now what is Systematic Carnage doing here? Oh my God. Systematic Carnage has Brian Adams. Look at the strength of Carnage, and he just launches Brian Adams through the table. A pump handle suplex through the table, launching Brian Adams, and Brian Adams now getting up. And again, I don't understand how this is possible. I know he gets hit in the face with a ring bell for his troubles. As this brawl is continuing, these men are destroying each other right now. And Carnage now throwing Brian Adams face first into the steel ring post. I mean, look at referee Marty McFly just pleading with these two to stop. Pleading with them to just quit this fight. But it ain't happening. And there's a huge clothesline there by Systematic Carnage. Now Carnage heading back to the outside of the ring, and he's looking for more weaponry. He's looking for more damage as he pulls out another steel chair from underneath the ring. I mean, you already got one in the ring. Why do you need a second one? But Brian Adams taking the chair away from him. And Brian Adams trying to hit him in the face with the chair. Carnage now gets hit this time. And now Brian Adams going with a shot to the ribs. And now he's going for a second DDT on the chair. And again, he connects on Systematic Carnage. I mean, this right here, this is not for the faint at heart whatsoever. I mean, if you have a weak stomach watching this, then you need to turn away. You need to turn this off, because these two, I know that they aren't done at all. And look at now, Brian Adams just driving elbows into the shoulder blades, into the trapezius muscle of Systematic Carnage. I mean, Brian Adams, like I said, I don't even think he knows what's going on right now. Going for a cover when he didn't need to. Brian Adams is just, he's just right now in just destruction mode. That's what he's going through. He's in one set mindset, and his mindset is to destroy Systematic Carnage. And again, there's another hip toss takeover, an arm drag takeover. Take that the way you see it, have it the way you want it. I don't care. These two men are destroying each other right now. Oh my God, Carnage going face first into the turnbuckle. And now what is this? Oh wow. Face first, German suplex. What a rebound suplex there by Brian Adams. I don't even think I've seen him use that before. And I mean, well, Brian Adams, I'm not sure what he's setting up for now as he sends it back into the turnbuckle again. And now has him right there on the top. I mean, last time Systematic Carnage went back suplex on the steel chair. Oh, Brian Adams in trouble as Carnage boots him out the way. Systematic Carnage now, I'm not sure what he's setting up for here. Flying clothesline. Oh, Brian Adams blocking it. Brian Adams bringing the steel chair, and there's another shot to the face. And realizing, why am I wrestling with you when I can hit you in the face with a steel chair? And Adams now throwing Carnage back into the turnbuckle. And I don't know how much longer this fight is going to continue. I think the MPWF chairman is just waiting until someone gets destroyed. He doesn't care. The only thing the MPWF chairman wants is ratings. And this sure as hell is getting ratings. And again, there's another arm toss by Brian Adams. So I'm losing my voice right now as this is just intense. This fight between these two. And now what is Brian Adams setting up for here? Now what is he looking to do to Systematic Carnage? How much more pain can he inflict? Oh, ladies and gentlemen, Brian Adams setting up for the Muscle Buster, and he connects on Systematic Carnage. The Muscle Buster by Brian Adams, shaking the entire ring. And now continuing to beat down on Systematic Carnage, and there's the World's Heavyweight Champion, Helios Christ, and Christ with a boot to the face of Brian Adams. And now this matchup is 2-on-1. Now this is 2-on-1 between these guys. Brian Adams is now in trouble. As he throws Carnage towards him, there's a back body drop there. And Brian Adams is now in some serious trouble. And that's what Brian Adams has experienced for the last 2 weeks at MPWF Starrcade. 2-on-1 beatdowns. And this time, instead of Satos, it's the World's Champion Helios Christ. So the one thing that Helios Christ is concerned with is making sure that the darkness takes over. And again, I don't exactly know what that means. Well, that's the only thing that Helios Christ has been talking about for the last month. That the darkness will take over. And it is. He's the World's Heavyweight Champion. And the only thing I've seen on War lately is absolute destruction. As now Carnage is now punishing Brian Adams. And Brian Adams can't fight back against two of these guys. There's no way he can survive against both of these men. And now look at this again. Just destroying the arm of Brian Adams. Just twisting that wrist. I mean, now what devilish thing is on Systematic Carnage's mind. I know, here's a double chokeslam by Helios Christ and Carnage as they drive Brian Adams to the mat. I mean, Helios Christ now going for a chokeslam of his own. And the only thing I can think of that he's going to hit after this is that sick move, the Death of Jason Rage. I mean, it's sick in itself that he's named it after the Death of Jason Rage. I mean, he threw Jason Rage off a Hell in a Cell, and he named a move after that. That is raucous and ridiculous. And here it comes to Brian Adams, the Death of Jason Rage. And there, Brian Adams has been taken out. And now Helios Christ and Systematic Carnage stand tall once again here on MPWF War. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, I don't think anybody can stop these guys whatsoever, the Princes of Darkness. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, for sure, the darkness is certainly taking over MPWF War. But ladies and gentlemen, my name is DJ Johnny Feelgood, and I am signing out at this time. Make sure you tune in this Wednesday for MPWF Superstars, and this weekend for MPWF Annihilation. Thank you, and good night.